Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Steve. So, I wasn't even going to upload a video today. I was laying down watching a movie on Netflix. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I find out that Paul George was just traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, how bizarre has the NBA just become? How bizarre. We have Chris Paul on the Houston Rockets. We have Paul George on the Oklahoma City Thunder. They just got rid of Victor Oladipo. He's going to Indiana. Paul George is going to the Thunder. Russell Westbrook and Paul George on the same team is going to be so fun, so ridiculous, so unstoppable. I mean, Russell Westbrook had an MVP season this year. He averaged a triple-double. Will he still do that? Possibly, because he's way better than Paul George. He's definitely still going to be the number one option, whereas with Kevin Durant, obviously KD's the better player. But Paul George on the Thunder? Now, obviously, most people are going to say this is just a rental because it's only for one season. However, let's not forget the fact that there's a possibility that Russell Westbrook can actually pack his bags and go to the Lakers as well if they play well together. Could you imagine Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Lonzo Ball? That's besides the point. The point is that the Thunder just got way better. The Thunder just got way better. They were a pretty solid team last year. Okay, what did they finish? 6th, 7th, something like that. They were a pretty solid team last season. But this season, with the acquisition of Paul George, and then you have Chris Paul, you have the Rockets acquiring Chris Paul. Both of these two teams just took that next step. They just took that next step. Now they're up there with the Spurs. Well, it depends. I say they're up there with the Spurs. I don't say they're up there yet with the Cavs and Warriors just yet, especially if the Cleveland Cavaliers get Carmelo Anthony. And if I sound boring and tired, look, I was about to fall asleep. I get an alert on my phone saying Paul George just got traded to the Thunder. My mind is beyond blown. I'm blown away right now. The amount of lobs, the amount of dunks. The Thunder are going to be very scary to guard because their athleticism, the shooting ability, the fast pace, they're going to be unguardable, man. It's going to be ridiculous. And then you also have to remember the fact that they both have deep playoff experience. Russell Westbrook's been to the finals before. He blew a 3-1 lead with Kevin Durant before to one of the greatest regular season teams of all time, possibly the greatest. And then you also have Paul George, who's been in the conference finals before against the Miami Heat with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. So the leadership is there. They just need to get more pieces around them. But if they do, man, I wouldn't be surprised if this team, they can get more pieces surrounding their two-star players. I wouldn't be surprised if this team makes it to the conference finals. It's just crazy how different, the NBA is. I mean, I didn't expect that. People were saying it was going to be him on Cleveland or him straight to the Lakers. And I don't know if the Thunder are going to trade him. It's ridiculous. Anyway, man, you guys already know who's next, who's going to be traded next, and that's Carmelo Anthony. It's all up to him. He wants to stay. He also wants to leave. He's only going to go to the Cavaliers, he said, or the Rockets with Chris Paul. So it's going to be very entertaining. It's crazy that Chris Paul's on the Rockets now. Paul George is on the Thunder. Kevin Durant's on the Warriors. Melo's about to be on the Cavs. What the hell happened to the NBA?